So today it's all about the UK visa. We're going to talk about how you can complete your visa application form, how you can schedule an appointment at the visa application center, and also submitting your documents at the visa application center. First of all, you want to go to the official website of the UK government. I'm going to spell it out here so it'll be easy for you to go to the correct website, and then you're going to follow the instructions as I have indicated here. So payment you're going to make is going to depend on the category of visa that you are applying for, the number of years, and then the fees. The schedule of fees is indicated here. You can check that firsthand before you make that application. So here we go. Once you get to this page, you want to decide on the type of visa that you are applying for. So here we're going to go for the standard visitor visa. It would take us to this page where we would read. It would tell us what we need to know, what we need to do when applying for this visa. It will also talk about what we can or cannot do, that's the permitted activities, what we can or cannot do, when we get this visa and when we're visiting the UK. So you can see it can be used for tourism, to visit family. We can also volunteer for up to 30 days with a registered charity. We can pass through the UK to another country in transit and maybe attend meetings, and also medical reasons, but we cannot get paid for work. We don't have recourse to public funds, and we cannot stay in the UK for an extended period of time, in this case for more than 6 months. So if you do need to check if you require a visa, this is where you go to. Otherwise, we're just going to move on. We would scroll down, and then of course you can look at we have the fees. But here we'll just click on apply for a standard visitor visa. So on this page, I'm just going to reject this. So on this page, we're going to see the fees. If you missed it the other time, you can just have a look at it. So this is the current fees, the standard. The least amount here, this for 6 months is £115, and then the 10 years is £963. And we're just going to scroll down and click on apply now. Here we would select our language. I would click English and then scroll all the way down and just click next. Once we navigate to this page, you would have to select the country where you would provide your biometrics. So here I would find Nigeria and just click on that. Now, once you are directed to this page, you would be able to start the application process, but you would have the opportunity to read, and also if you require a TB test, you would be able to check if you need this test. Once you input your information, the system would advise you if you need one or not. But in this case, we do not need one. So we are just going to go ahead and begin this process. You can find out how long the processing time would be, and then also note that while you're completing your visa application form, if you're inactive for 25 minutes or more, you will be automatically logged out, and then you would have to log in again. So you want to keep being active, but even if you're logged out, it's not a problem. You can log back in. So we're going to start. And here is where you would register your email and create a password. The password would allow you log in again and to your application once you've started. So once you have submitted, you'll be directed to the page where you're going to be making payment. Now, if you're applying from Nigeria, you must understand that your Naira card, it will be difficult for you to use your Naira card, so you will need a foreign currency denominated card to be able to do that. It would be a dollar card, any card that is domiciled in foreign currency, but you would find that the rates here would be in USD, so you will be paying in USD. If you're paying with a card, let's say that has pound sterling, it would be your bank would convert the rates at the applicable rate for you. So you want to make payment. Once you have made payment, you would be redirected to a page where you would be required to book an appointment at the Visa Application Center. Now, for the UK visa, it is no longer TLS, it is now VFS. So you need to, you don't need to worry about it. Once you have completed your form and then you have submitted and made payment, you would be redirected to the official partner where you would be able to book an appointment to submit your visa application and then take your biometrics. Now, there are services, they offer a range of services, where you can book the premium service, you can book, you just need to go through their website to find out the services that they offer, the convenient services where you can actually pay for the fast track. Now, there is also an option to pay for the priority service on the UK official portal. Now, once you have paid there, you would not be required to pay once you are navigated to the partner, to the Visa Application Center. So you can either pay on the official portal or make that priority payment. Priority payment, let's say you're trying to get your visa out within a very short period of time. Yes, it is possible, but you would have to pay for that service and it is not cheap. You would be required to make the payment, and then you would have the option either to upload your document yourself. I always advise people you can do it yourself, but if you think you can't, you can scan all your documents and upload it. You just have to follow instructions on the partner's website where you would be making your visa application. So you can either choose the self-service, or if you want to be assisted, or the assisted service, they would do it for you. Self-service, you would have to upload all your documents, and then it would just make things easy, because when you attend your appointment, you won't have to submit physical documents. You will also need to download your checklist. Checklist will be the list of documents that you're submitting, assuming that you're making that submission, you're paying for the assisted service. If you're not paying for the assisted service, you would need to go with your appointment confirmation or your travel passport to the Visa Application Center. It is a very easy process. You just need to follow the instructions. So you made your visa application and then you realize that you made an error. Once you have submitted your visa application form, you will not be able to make corrections, if there was, any errors, So if you follow the instructions on the government website, there's a helpline that you can contact them to find out what you need to do. But in most cases, like I had an instance where I thought I made an error in this case, because I later found out that it wasn't really an error. And then I had to reach out to them to find out if I could make any amendment after my visa application form was submitted. And then I was advised that the only way that could happen was that I had to withdraw. As long as I had not attended my biometrics, I could cancel that visa application. Now what that means is that I would be withdrawing that application form that I had completed, and then I would cancel the payment that I made, and they would make a refund to me. Now, after they make the refund, then I can now go ahead and maybe complete a new form. But you must also understand that the refund takes within 28 days. You can get it earlier. I got my refund earlier, so I think mostly it would depend on your bank, but they would tell you to allow up to 28 days for the refund to reflect. If after 28 days you do not you haven't received it, yes, you can contact them. You know, there's a phone number you can call, and you would find that phone number on the portal. I would also include it in the link in the description to this video, so you can go look at it. So if you made a mistake, you know, the way to correct it would be to withdraw your application, request for a refund, complete a new visa application form, and then, you know, make, you know, payment, you know, of course, after you have received your refund. Of course, if you have it, you can go ahead and make that payment, because if they have approved you, if your refund is approved, then you would get credited within 28 days. If you don't receive it within that time, yes, you can contact them and just lodge your complaint. It is important that before you apply, you find out what are the things you need to do to make sure you are successful. There is a video. You want to make sure that before you make that application, you watch this video, which is going to tell you everything you need to know, you know, all the documents that you need to include to ensure that you are successful when you apply. So I hope this was useful. Follow the instructions here, and if you have any questions, leave your comments here and I would respond. So thank you very much for sticking with me. Have a good day. Bye.